Open up the OJ pop. It's Ham House, come on. Welcome to Ham House. No such thing as too loud. We can't even slow down. We about to roll out. Welcome to Ham House. Time to get control now. Putting kids in time out before we pull our roll out. Welcome to Ham House. Hey, welcome to Ham House.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Ham House College Game Day. We have most of the crew here, not all of them, because the twins are in Durham right now. But we have Miss Emmy. Say hello to the camera.
Hi.
All right, and we have Sarah James.
Before we do that,
Hi.
Open up the OJ.
open up the OJ.
Pop.
There we go. Ham House. So, we ready?
Yeah. Wait, but first off, why are you wearing that shirt? We're at a college football show.
Well, I don't know if you knew or if our viewers knew, but the legend Jimmy Buffett has passed away.
Oh,
He
man.
died last night, 76 years old, Jimmy Buffett. So anybody who's ever done anything at the beach or anything in the Caribbean or any kind of tailgate, I'm sure there's plenty of Jimmy Buffett fans out
Yeah.
there. Jimmy Buffett passed away. So
Yeah.
in order to celebrate Jimmy Buffett, I thought we would play a little song.
What song are we playing?
How about a little tribute to Jimmy Buffett to kick off Ham House College Game Day?
Let's do
Girls,
it.
can y'all give me a little bit of backup singer, like little swing? Ready?
Yeah.
A 1, 2, 3.
No.
Right? Wasting away again, searching for my lost secret soul. There's some-
I do it. But I've heard it before. I've heard it before.
some people claim there's a woman to blame, but I know it's my own. Tribute, cheers to Jimmy Buffett. Thanks for all the great memories and songs. And today, if you feel inclined, maybe pop a margarita and enjoy. Girls, have
Thank
fun
you.
at your cheer contest.
Yeah.
Thank y'all so much for being a part of the show. All right, Matthew, on to Ham House College Game Day. What we got going on this week?
We have a lot going on this week, actually. Kicking off the big game at noon. Michigan ECU.
Michigan
I would have
ECU.
called it a big game, but I called it a big game because ECU is just a local team, and Michigan is the number 2 team in the country.
So, do you think that Michigan is as legit as number 2?
I think they're really good. Their running back is very special this year, like very special. Easily the best running back in the country, without a question, and definitely a Heisman candidate. Kind of reminds people of this name, like Mark Ingram.
What's
like
his name?
Blake Corn.
Blake Corum. So, what's the spread there?
36.
Woo!
Dead on.
36. I'm gonna go with my hot take of the day. I don't think they're gonna cover.
All right. You don't think they're going to cover? I have a challenge for you, Dad.
What's the challenge?
If I go 5 for 5 on all my picks this week against the spread, I can't just go pick cupcakes, right?
Okay.
Like the Georgia's going to beat or Missouri State. Like I can't pick that, you know?
Okay.
Against the spread, you have to do a dare next week that we will decide on next week.
A dare? So you got to go 5 for 5, or I got to do a dare.
Yeah.
Or what if you lose?
If I lose, I have to do the dare.
Do I get to pick the dare?
Yes.
Oh yes, I take that bet all day.
You do?
All day. 5 for 5 against
5
the
for 5
spread
against the spread.
for a dare.
Yep.
Okay. All right. You're gonna be wearing women's underwear on your head or something.
No.
Yeah.
No.
All right. So,
All right. Well-
so this week, that hat jacked my hair up. That's funny. Anybody, if you're watching, feel free to comment who you're pulling for and all that kind of good stuff. So we're going to get to those 5 picks. First, let's talk about the Wolfpack. How
Let's
did you
go.
feel about the Wolfpack? Starting 1-0 against UConn. Kind of a cupcake, but it was on the road.
It was on the road, and they played decent in front of like the 3 people in the stadium, but
UConn fans hate you right now.
yeah, but Well, they're women's basketball. That's fine. They can just go
What are
play
you gonna
women's
hit you? I'm
basketball.
not hitting you with
I know you're
scratching.
trying. I know you're not trying to hit me. Women's basketball, they can just go play that. But I was not happy with our defense last week. I think
Our defense was. I thought we were gonna be a little better.
yeah, me too. But I think the thing I was
We
really
gave up.
surprised-
We gave up one opening drive and then one big
Yeah.
play.
I was really, really surprised with Brennan Armstrong's running abilities.
He did. He ran the ball. I think from a standpoint of like as a State fan, if he can figure out the passing game,
Yeah.
like he did a good job of not taking sacks, and he did a good job of keeping the
Yeah.
ball moving down the field.
Yeah,
so I
and,
like
like,
that.
But there's some like Devin Leary. He really wasn't like I'm gonna run, get a few plays. He was either long ball or just
Yeah.
like a medium. Like this guy is like 4 yards here.
There were some timing
12
issues.
yards here.
There were
It's
some
just- yeah.
timing issues. So he was throwing
Yeah.
behind some guys.
Yeah.
Some guys dropped some passes. So next week against Notre Dame is going to be super interesting. We're going to have to be a lot
We're
better.
gonna be in Dallas next week during the game.
We are going to be in Dallas next week.
Yeah, but
So, we're headed to Dallas this week for the Dallas Card Show. For those of you who follow along with Ham House Sports on Instagram. But by the way, we just hit 1,500
on
followers
Instagram,
on Instagram. To those who watch on Instagram, we appreciate you.
giveaway coming soon.
Yeah, we'll do a giveaway
Okay.
to hit that. But we're going to the Dallas Card Show.
Yep.
Getting ready with some inventory and some goodies. So, all right, let's dive into this week's college games. Do you want to do your 5 picks first?
Yeah, I'll do my 5 picks
Okay.
first.
Who are
Okay.
your 5 picks against the spread?
So I think Michigan covers 36 on ECU.
Woo, Michigan covering 36.
ECU,
Okay.
they lost a really good quarterback. The quarterback actually got drafted, and from Seahawks, he was good, but they don't have really anybody with playmakers anymore. UVA versus Tennessee.
UVA, Tennessee, the Vols.
Tennessee
It's at Tennessee.
at Tennessee. They're 27.5 favorites.
Ooh, that's big.
They're not going to cover.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
UT does not cover at
I
home.
think it's going to be like around 20 points. I don't
You
think
think
it's
it's a
going to be
20-point game?
I don't think it's going to be 28. All
Okay.
right, now Colorado versus TCU.
Oh, this is a big one. Deion Sanders, prime time, first game as a head coach in Colorado.
Colorado.
There's been a lot of hype around this because Deion, everybody knows, grew up in the 80s and 90s. Deion was the man.
TCU covers. Deion's going to get.
You think he's going to get torched?
I think so.
Oh, this is a hot take.
That's a hot take right there. Arkansas State versus Oklahoma. Oklahoma, 36-point favorites. I'm taking the under.
You're saying not the under. You're taking.
The over. Sorry, I'm over.
They're
going
going
to
to cover.
Definitely.
So
Sorry.
Oklahoma
Yeah.
covers.
Oklahoma covers 36. Spencer Rattler, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. I mean,
Did he transfer?
No, that was the other guy, Carson, whatever his name is, for USC. Spencer Rattler, I'm almost positive is. Somebody can fact check me on that in the comments.
You go ahead. Keep going. Next game.
This is a big one for us Carolina folks, but UNC South Carolina. Duke Mayo Bowl in Charlotte. Yeah. Oh, he's at South Carolina now.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I don't even know what I'm doing. Yeah, I thought he transferred. Or
You gonna
something.
you gonna change your cover?
Hey,
You gonna change your cover on the Oklahoma?
I remember I just saw that part of the jersey and I thought it was Oklahoma. Hey, that goes on our next game. UNC South Carolina. South Carolina beats UNC. That's my hot take.
I think South Carolina will beat
I
Carolina.
hope so.
Yeah. Who is the real Carolina, by the way? We actually have a lot of folks that watch this that are North Carolina fans, and a lot of folks that watch the South Carolina fans. Who is the actual Carolina?
I think UNC.
Think fall apart?
Yeah, I think UNC. But after looking at that, I think Oklahoma does not cover. So
Oklahoma doesn't. So you changed that. So let's go back through them. Okay.
Michigan covers on ECU.
Michigan covers.
Tennessee does not cover.
Tennessee does not.
TCU covers.
TCU covers.
And Oklahoma does not cover.
Does not.
And then South Carolina beats UNC.
There's a 5-game parlay for Little Matt. Now, last week, Matthew, you were 1-1. Last week, you said that Notre Dame would cover.
Speaking of that, Sam Hartman is.
But yeah,
Yeah,
you said USC would not cover, or you said USC would and they didn't.
Yeah.
So you were 1-1 last week.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got to do better than that this week if we want to keep.
Yeah,
some-
50%, but I also did 2 games. So, but
So-
they both did win. So,
So
it's
you've got
50.
5 games now. We'll
Yeah.
see how week 2 goes on your picks. Yeah, speaking of that, Sam Hartman looks great for Notre Dame. Really nervous about Notre Dame coming to NC State next weekend. What do you think the line's going to open?
Probably in the range of like 17, 18. I'm thinking around there. Like,
Yeah, I think it might be more like
More.
20.
Yeah, I mean, Notre Dame's just a really good football team. Good coach, good quarterback.
So Georgia's the cupcake this week.
Yeah,
Ohio
cupcake.
State's a cupcake this week. I think USC plays again this week, but they don't have anybody. Notre Dame doesn't have anybody this week. So are there any other big games that we're missing out on?
And that was all that I saw on the ESPN app.
On the ESPN app? Shout out to ESPN.
Shout out to ESPN.
As if they need our shout out.
Yeah.
I love it.
I'd take a shout out from them. I'm kidding.
You would
but-
take a shout out from ESPN. If they were smart, they would.
Can I go 5 for 5 this week?
Can you go 5 for 5 this week? I don't think you go 5 for 5.
You don't think I could? So what would you pick? What would your picks be on that?
I don't think Michigan covers. I don't know why. I just don't think they do. I think Tennessee is pretty good at home. They cover. Is Michigan at ECU or at? They're at Michigan.
They're
right?
at Michigan.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Tennessee does cover. 36 is a lot to cover, man. That's 5 scores.
I know.
I think Dion has a little bit of juice in his tank, and I think he really surprises people. And then I do.
He's just a coach. He's not the one playing.
I know, but he carries a winning mentality, right? And he carries this kind of like presence, and that thing is motivating to people, man. I mean, it really like inspires people toward action and toward effort. And I think you're going to see Colorado playing like they haven't played in a while.
Yeah.
But it's just pure talent at this point. So the question is like,
yeah, look what he did with Jacksonville State last year. I mean,
yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So like, can they? Because he's going to have a trick up his sleeve. He's going to have a trick up his sleeve. The question is from a pure talent standpoint, can Colorado hang with TCU?
TCU made it to the college football playoff last year. They made it to the championship.
It could be a big
like
storyline.
62 to something like. They Georgia beat TCU like 60.
Yeah, they crushed them. And Georgia's cupcake this week.
Georgia is easily the best team in college football, in my opinion. I think so. I mean, their defense. Like a lot of people got drafted last year, but when you get on that winning streak, it's just recruits keep coming in.
I think this week will be a good. I think you will kind of get a picture for how good Michigan is. If Michigan comes out and completely destroys ECU, covers the spread,
they could jump.
Yeah,
Georgia.
I mean they. Well, I don't know, jump Georgia,
Not
but
jump,
they'll be like as legit as people are saying they are.
Yeah.
If they struggle, it could create
Like, they
some
win
good
by
storylines.
like 14 or something like that. I mean, I think that I have a lot of friends that are ECU fans, and we were talking about this game all week at school, and they were saying, "Oh, we're going to be all this good," but sorry, but nah.
You don't think so?
Nah, that's enough for me, dog.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. Well, all right, man. And wrapping up, is there anything?
I think that's it.
That's it for this week's Henhouse College Game Day.
That's college game day.
All right, guys. Appreciate you watching. We're here every Saturday morning. Next week, we'll be on the road live from Dallas. Make sure you guys let us know who you're pulling for. And if you want to challenge little Matthew to the picks. This week, I bet him. Next week, you feel free to if you'd like to. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.